Talking wrestling, living the dream. From Tokyo to London, across the globe, respecting the craft, we're in the know. No gimmicks or fakes, just pure passion and skill. The best talents from every wrestling hill. We dive deep into the stories behind the ring. Respecting the craft, making the fans sing. Respect the craft, making the fans sing. Respect the craft, respect the fight. We bring the best, we can't hide.
And we are live. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Respect the Craft. This is episode number 317, and I'm joined once again by my good brother. He is a fellow member here of Kane Industries. He is the manager of Champions, Silk E Smooth. What's going on, brother? Good evening.
What's up, Raymond? How are you this evening?
I'm doing good, man. I can't complain. We are back. It's another VPW preview here. We are 6 days away. We're cutting it close. We are a few days away.
We're cutting it close. You're in high demand, man. You are in high demand. You're cranking out shows left and right because you are the most professional podcast out there.
Much appreciated.
Wrestlers, managers, photographers, referees. If anybody gets their name and their brand out there, they should be doing this show.
Much appreciated, man. But no, definitely. We got
and you're allowed, and you're allowed in the locker room. I'm firing shots. We're firing shots right off the bat, baby. I'm highly caffeinated. I'm ready to fucking go.
We got my big brother Teddy in the chat. What's going on, Teddy? Yo, definitely some facts right there. But again, we are here. It is all things haunted ground. My favorite time of the year because you know what? It's finally the time of the year that everyone finally realizes how cool spooky season is.
Yes, we're allowed. This is the only month a year where the weirdos like us aren't looked at like we're weird.
I was gonna say, like, all year round to me is spooky season. Like, we get to just I enjoy it. I love me a good horror movie. I love getting to finally have my hair like this again.
Yeah, I can't. This is great.
This is the time of year everyone allows it because now everyone wants to be cool and be a part of the spooky season. But again, that's coming, and VPW is taking part of it as well. It was just announced as of this week, the Halloween costume contest is in effect. So for those that are tuning in that are going to be going to the event next Saturday, make sure you, again, show out, dress to impress, because you never know, you might win yourself a nice prize.
Yeah, don't go to Five Below. You know, don't be cheap. Get a costume. Come on. Come on. Show up. We do this one time a year. You can dress like your favorite VPW. You could dress like your favorite AEW, WWE. You could dress however you want.
Yep.
Maybe a couple of sexy nurses show up, you know.
Just behave, Silk. Behave, because unfortunately all of us will not be there. So there's less eyes on you to make sure you behave next time.
I got less backup. All right, I got you.
my apologies that we will be leaving you. It's just you and the boss next Saturday.
Or will it be? Hey, we'll get to that.
Yeah, we're going to get into that a little bit. But before we do that, again, we want to remind everyone, if you haven't already, make sure you get your tickets now. You can get them at victoryprowrestling.com. They are going like hotcakes. So again, it's that spooky season. Everyone wants a nice, good scare. And it's going down next Saturday, October the 12th, live from Pro Game Athletics in beautiful Bay Shore, New York. Let's get into it, Silk. We're going to start with the former guest of the show as well. The unwilting Tatiana makes her way back to Victory Pro Wrestling as she'll be taking on everyone's favorite, Cosmic. Cosmic doing a great showing at the Gold Rush Rumble. She's now making her way back to VPW here and taking on a former VPW women's champion in Tatiana. And it's good to see Tatiana back, though. I've been seeing she has been making her rounds on the independent circuit again since returning from injury, and it's good to see her finally back at VPW here. And I can imagine
it's going to be good to see her. And she has a new attitude.
Just a little bit.
She showed that new attitude right before she broke her hand, and I can't wait to see her back. I like the new attitude. I like how her inner toughness is coming out, and how she, sometimes flowers are deadly, man. Venus flytraps, nightshade.
They always say beware the thorns of roses, so you never know.
So I'm really looking forward. But like you said, Cosmic did have a good showing in the Gold Rush Rumble. Her and Nahir Robles teamed up to have an elimination, and then they beat the crap out of each other. I was standing right there for that. That was something.
I was gonna say, yeah. Unfortunately, like most times in the Gold Rush Rumble, alliances do tend to, they don't go far. Alliances don't go far unless you are a member of Kane Industries. Then numbers game usually has worked out in our favor. Just a few times.
Yes, it has. Every time that we've been in the Gold Rush Rumble, we have got eliminations to our names.
So there you have it with that. But no, when it comes to this, though, it's going to be good to see what will happen now in singles competition here. Will Cosmic be able to continue to show out? What will Tatiana bring here? Because that is true. Again, last time we saw Tatiana in a VPW ring, she showed us a bit of that new attitude. However, she is coming back from injury. Will that attitude remain the same? Will she have a different mentality after post-injury here? What will we see? Again, it all is going to be something that you guys are going to have to stay tuned.
It's going to be a very interesting dynamic. And Cosmic trains with some old school trainers, so I don't think she'll have an issue going after the maybe not 100% healed injuries.
Definitely so. Again, she is currently under the tutelage of someone that is no stranger to VPW, at least the VPW of old, in Firebird, in a name that we'll call him Firebird because that's what he was known in VPW. One Jorge Santi, now known as the Inner City King. Also one colossal Mike Law, who is no stranger to VPW.
That's right.
As well. And again, we are seeing a lot of even her peers are now making their way to VPW. So we'll be talking about that in a little bit because in one, it's getting in our business, and I'm not too fond of that. But when it comes though to this matchup, I can imagine you have your eyes very, very much on this one. And not for those reasons, ladies and gentlemen, get your heads out of the gutter.
Get your minds out of the gutter. I'm a professional. Do I like being surrounded by beautiful women and being accompanying Nahir Robles to the ring? Of course, but this is a professional show. Just because I say fucked up things, I am scouting this match for Nahir Robles. And we will get to that we'll get to her again later.
Got you. Okay, no problem at all. That's what I was alluding to, because I'm like, I can imagine that here is letting you know, hey, watch out for the competition. I feel like her and Tatiana definitely they're still with some unfinished business. So
absolutely.
So we'll definitely.
I'm in constant, as you well know, I'm in constant contact with all of my clients. Some of them past, some of them future.
Got you. Definitely understood there. But we're going to continue here because again, there's a lot of great matchups that will be taking place next Saturday, including this one right here. Another match we will be having our eyes on, as it will be a tag team turmoil gauntlet match where the winners of this match will receive a VPW tag team championship opportunity, which include a team we've beaten before, we like Jake Lang. He's been profitable. We did some things with him. Jay George, I guess he's cool. He hasn't done anything to us yet. No. And then I thought that guy that we took out was in this match. What happened to this? What happened to the graphic?
I believe Percy Ryan was injured at another show for another company, and I'm assuming that Mr. Graham will be having some other kind of match, perhaps a singles match. Looks like the Shooter Boys took their place.
Okay.
And they have a lot of history with the Even Stevens, so this is interesting.
Got you. Okay, I was gonna say, wait. Okay, well, good for the Shooter Boys.
I mean, yeah.
I hope they have an impressive showing here for VPW. I was looking forward to seeing that guy again. I thought, I was going to look forward to seeing the match later on well,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an interesting. I mean, like you said, 2 teams we've already beaten, 2 teams who have laid their damn hands on me. But whatever, it happens. I'm in the line of fire.
It's okay. It's okay. Again,
Love me some Jake Lang. Jake Lang. Every time I've ever had anything to do with him, he came through. So we know where you never know if we might need his services again. Kane Industries has some deep pockets. The boss is very generous. I can't take that away. He yells at me a lot, but he's very generous.
I wonder why. Maybe some comments like what you were saying earlier, a little bit, maybe particularly.
I didn't say a word. You alluded to me looking at butts. I wasn't looking at butts. I'm watching matches.
Oh, so now we're gonna play the blame game here, huh?
Just a little bit.
But no, this is definitely a matchup we're going to be watching very closely.
Absolutely.
No, as much as I can make fun of, again, we have defeated the Even Stevens before. We defeated the Rat Bastards to win those VPW Tag Team Championships. I know Dr. Sleep and the boss are going to be watching this with a close eye because, again, you can't take any team lightly.
No, not at all.
When it comes to those championships, it's definitely going to be something to see. But no, again, I'm going to definitely do my research a little bit more on the Shooter Boys to let the boss and Dr. Sleep know, because just in case, you never know.
You never know.
We can never know what could happen here. But I do know, at least when it comes to the Rat Bastards, they've definitely come with a different attitude as of late. They also associated themselves with someone that is very, very scary. So we got to watch her back for that. So yeah.
I give her a wide berth.
We're gonna.
We're gonna leave her the hell alone.
Yeah, we're just gonna. Yeah. I have to talk to her this week, so I'm still a little freaked out about that, but it's okay.
You should be.
I'm gonna try to use my friendship with a certain someone to see if that keeps me alive here. But
hope so.
As we're gonna talk about the first championship match of many on that night, as it will be the VPW New York State Championship on the line as Dante Drago defends. And no, I'm not saying the rest of that. No, Joe, even if you're in the comments, I'm not saying
no, Joe. No, Joe.
Dante Drago defending here against Marvelous. This is interesting to see because usually Marvelous has been known to be a tag team specialist. Him and the God of Dad Bod have been tearing it up all around the scene. To see Marvelous now in singles competition here for singles gold. This is going to be interesting.
Will the God of Dad Bod be at ringside? Because I'm pretty sure the rest of Delta House will be there. So is it going to turn into a 3-on-1 situation, or will Marvelous have some big ass backup?
I was going to say, I feel like they might need some more pledges from Delta House to be able to withstand the God of Dad Bod if it came down. But we shall see. We'll see.
That's going to be interesting. Marvelous is very, very good. He's underrated as a singles wrestler. I think this is going to be a match to watch.
Definitely agreed there. Again, Marvelous has shown to be a great competitor all around, be it tag team wrestling, be it in singles competition. We saw this past summer what he did with JJ Does at one point.
Yep.
And again, it's a scenario of seeing what can happen here. Can he capitalize? What mindset is Dante Drago in as well? That's the question.
That's true. And we always keep our eyes on there are no rules in VPW. Doesn't mean either Dr. Sleep or Adam Kane can hold singles gold as long as they have the tag team gold too. There's no rules. It's not the 70s anymore. You don't have to abandon a title if you win another title. So we are keeping our eye on Dante. I personally would like to see either Adam or Mr. Gangone go up against Dante.
I would as well, just because, hey, who doesn't like some gold? It's pretty nice.
I like to manage. I love managing champions.
Hey, so we shall see. So definitely another match we'll have our eyes on. But I just mentioned him, so let's talk about his match, as it will be. So is he still the bringer of light Is he still lost? I'm not sure.
I'm
But
confused myself.
it will be JJ Does taking on Evil Kip Stevens here. And yeah, I've been seeing JJ Does though. As of late, JJ, it feels like there's a different side to him now, a little more of an aggressive side coming out of JJ.
He seems like he's one or two steps away to making it to the upper echelon of VPW.
Yeah. So definitely a win like this could do it. Again, we've seen Evil Kip on his way as well. Multiple championship opportunities.
As much as I hate to give Kip his props, he came very close to beating Dante Drago.
But that's the thing. Close. In wrestling, it's a situation where it's close doesn't cut it.
Oh, it's almost as only good in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Thank you. That's the phrase I was thinking of, but I couldn't remember the damn phrase. So, thank you, Soap, for picking up what I was trying to.
But yeah. I think JJ wants some singles wins, and he's been getting cut short every time he goes for them. I think Kip better be on his game because Kip gets cocky, and one mistake, I think JJ will win that match.
Definitely agreed here. And that's, like I said, JJ, from what I've seen, has been on a very aggressive tear, has been changing up the style in there. Will he bring that to VPW is the question, though, because I've seen he's had some allegiance with certain individuals. They're bringing out, like I said, a different side to him. Even the look, it's very much different than the JJ Does even we saw a few months past. So it's a situation of, what will he bring? And again, it's the spooky season. So different sides of everyone might be coming out on that. You never know. You never know. So, but again, a win like this can put you in that contention for a possible New York State Championship match. So it's going to be one of those things of making that impression, making it so VPW management cannot deny you that,
That's right.
So, but as we continue here, another championship match that will be happening this Saturday will be for that VPW Women's Championship on the line, as it will be defending champion, the Unforgiven Salem, taking on Australia's own Kyla Knight. So I tried to do a little bit of research here. I'm very impressed with Kyla Knight. She's coming in, making her debut here for VPW, and this is going to be a very tough challenge here for Salem. This is It is. I did. Yeah, I looked at the clips that you sent me of Kyla Knight. She's very impressive. She talks a great game. I saw the thing she filmed and sent into VPW. She talks a good game. Hopefully she can back it up. Speaking of Salem, I was on the phone earlier with my client, Nahir Robles, and she wants it to be known by Salem. If Salem is listening, anybody at VPW who has any say in anything, she wants a shot at the VPW women's title. She feels she deserves it after her showing in the Gold Rush Rumble. If Salem can get through Kyla Knight when Nahir comes back, she's throwing my hat in the ring and she wants a title shot. Well then, okay. That is
I was asked to relay that message.
Okay.
My Spanish isn't good enough to relay the whole message.
Okay.
But that's the gist.
We're gonna cut you there before you say something that is definitely not one to hear said.
Yeah, because you've heard my attempts to speak in Spanish, and most of those words are not family friendly. Yeah, very nice. And we would like to continue to do this show here. But when it comes to, again, that message there from Nahir Robles, I would assume, again, the powers that be are very, look at that. Message received. The champ is in the chat right now. Look at that. Good evening, Salem.
Well, then, I was gonna say, as much as no offense to Nahir Robles, but I get the Gold Rush Rumble impression. However, where's the victories? Unfortunately, to earn a championship opportunity.
I can see your point.
Again,
And there's such a thing as non-title matches. If she has to beat Salem's ass in a non-title match to prove her worth, she already thought of that. So she's putting that out there too. VPW, Salem, if it has to be non-title, whatever she has to do to prove her worth and get a title shot.
Okay. Again, I'm just being
No, you're 100% right, and we had this conversation also because she knows you just can't throw a challenge out and get a title shot. I mean, you can because we've seen it happen time and time again in VPW.
Very, very. I'm just trying to play, if you will, because again, it is spooky season. Just playing devil's advocate, just a little.
Nice.
Bit.
That was a good one. That was a good segue.
Just a little bit here,
just a little bit.
Especially just because I can imagine that's what VPW management as well is going to respond with. Just where,
more than likely.
Because to my recollection, VPW had at bell to bell during the summer while we still had former champion Gabby Ortiz with the said championship. Now here did get a shot. So it's a situation of that, again, trying.
It is, like I said, she understands that. And if it has to be non-title matches are still a thing, obviously. So there you go. Speaking of VPW, I'm drinking coffee out of my silky smooth mug, available on VPW.com in the shop.
There you go. So everyone, get your merch today. Go
get your merch, you cheap bastards. These jackets are expensive. I want to get a new jacket. Come on.
Well, I guess listen to the man there. But as we continue here, we're going to now go into this next match that will feature two former VPW heavyweight champions, as it will be Bryce Donovan going head-to-head with the winner of the Gold Rush Rumble, one Jack Tomlinson here. And I feel like this has become now the feud that never ends, because these two that know each other so well and have had, again, they're no stranger to each other. We have heard the relationship that they've had, and to see that this is still a thing of that hatred, I feel like has only grown every time.
As much as I hate to give them both any props, they put on banger after banger. Their matches are always good. They're never repetitive. Though they're always good. I can't take that away from them. So this is going to be a hell of a match. And Jack Tomlinson's seeming a little unhinged lately. Like even his Delta House mates there are looking at him kind of funny.
I still have to bring this up every time we talk about Jack Tomlinson, and that is, I don't know where his head's at. I don't know where his head's at.
If you watch the footage of the Gold Rush Rumble, that son of a bitch took a swing at me. So I'm leaning towards rooting for Bryce Donovan in this match. Sorry.
Damn, he tried. I didn't. I unfortunately.
He took a swing at me. He missed because I'm like a cat, Ray. I'm like a shiny ninja. He didn't even come close.
Like a shiny ninja.
Like a shiny ninja, baby.
That is going to be the quote from the episode today, ladies and gentlemen.
We need to cut. You need to cut that and clip it, and I'll post it later. Someone needs to come to the costume contest dressed as a shiny ninja now.
Dress up as a shiny ninja. You'll get a free.
You get a free Adam Kane and Silky Smooth 5x7.
There you go.
If you dress as a shiny ninja.
Jesus. But like I was saying, when it comes to this though, again, his mentality though, where his head is at, it's been a thing where I still question: is he 1 foot out the door when it comes to the craft?
That's a very good point. Is he an actor? Is he a wrestler? Is he a singer? Is he a dancer? Like, what the hell is he at this point? You can't be all four.
And that's the thing. He is trying, and it's spreading himself so thin. Yeah. I think that plays this role in why he is becoming a little bit unglued here. It's becoming a thing where it's affecting not only himself, it's affecting his in-ring work. Again, these two are no longer VPW champion.
Nope.
At one point, this was a feud that was for that championship, and now it has cost not one but both that said championship here.
And they're busy concentrating on each other instead of going after Leo Sparrow.
And it's a thing of, yes, Jack Tomlinson is the winner of the Gold Rush Rumble. He has that guaranteed opportunity, but he's not focused on that. If easily being the winner of this, we should be talking about Jack Tomlinson versus Leo Sparrow happening at this show.
That's what we should be talking about. Absolutely.
So it's a situation of, is this getting into his head so much? Is he focused on everything but opportunity and taking that spot at the top? And again, this is going to cost him. This is going to cost him guaranteed opportunities. This is going to cost him that momentum. And this is something where a loss like this, how do you come back from, you know?
And injuries happen. Injuries happen every show in every company. What if he gets hurt against Bryce and he's on the shelf for 8 months? That means that's another 8 months of him not cashing in his Gold Rush Rumble championship opportunity.
Yep. And again, that's something I don't know if he can afford. Like I said, this is the thing of, it feels like 1 minute he's focused on acting, 1 minute he's focused on now being a singer. He's focused on.
I'm almost positive he's a singer. Also, he sings, he directs, he acts, he produces, he wrestles. Dude, make up your mind.
Which I get. There are many that are successful. There are only a few that have said they can wrestle, they can sing.
And his attitude is not exactly making him any friends in the locker room either.
Definitely not. But that is also costing him the friends he does have.
That's true.
That is a very tough situation here. And again, we shall see where that leads, and where that leads both of these men when it comes to that conversation for the VPW heavyweight championship here. Which, what better time to talk about than right now? Let's talk about said championship matchup, as it will be defending VPW champion Leo Sparrow against none other than the big boofa himself, Desmond Cole. This one,
it's going to be, it's a shame you're not going to be there, Ray, because that's going to be a hell of a match. And that title has eluded Desmond Cole for how many years now?
This is, again, I've had Desmond Cole in here. I've gotten to see him grow. I've gotten to see the performer that he has become, and to see him in an opportunity like this.
Yeah.
As much as, yes, he is not a member of Kane Industries. So would I love that championship opportunity to be around one of us? Yes, I would love it to be Dr. Sleep in there. I would love it to be the boss, Adam Kane. But I can't say I'm not proud to see Desmond Cole in an opportunity like this.
No, one of the first matches I ever managed was against Desmond. And that Desmond to this Desmond, it's like two different men.
Yep.
I agree with you. I'm proud of his growth. Doesn't have to be part of our clique, part of one of the people I manage for me to feel proud of him. I've watched him in a way. We've watched him grow up.
Yeah,
we've watched him become the man he is today, and he is fantastic in that ring. And Leo Sparrow better be watching it. Watch himself. Watch his title. Watch his ass at this point.
Yeah, this is an opportunity where, as of late, Desmond Cole has started that growth everywhere. So he just won a prestigious championship not too long ago, I believe in the last 2 weeks.
I believe so, yes.
Where I don't think Dez is looking to lose another championship opportunity here. I think this is possibly his time. Again, we're going to, at least myself, I'm going to remain unbiased and neutral and say we shall see what happens.
This is going to be one of those rare times where I watch a match not as a manager or a scout, but I watch a match as a fan because I want to see what happens.
Definitely agreed here. And again, this is going to be one, if you guys haven't already, make sure you get your tickets because you're going to want to be there to see what happens when these two collide. But with that being said, I have left one last match here to discuss. And I think if you guys have been keeping score, you know exactly what match I'm talking about here. And that is going to be this right here, as it is a non-title match. I want to remind everyone, a non-title matchup here, as it will be Kane Industries. We have the boss himself, Adam Kane, being accompanied to the ring by the manager of champions himself, Silky Smooth, taking on the team Okay. So I like these two guys. This is the issue, is that I'm much respect for Bufa Ayo, a veteran of the game, a man that's been doing his thing all around the world. And then you have D-Vibe, who is still very young in his career. He's been paying his dues. He's been going through the system at the Fallout shelter. Both very great individuals. But then I heard what D-Vibe decided to talk about us.
What did Mr. Vibe have to say?
So I get it. They want championships. They think maybe we are so this being non-title, I guess they're not too fond of. But unfortunately,
as the point you raised before about Miss Robles, what the hell did they do to deserve a title match? They should be lucky they're getting a non-title match. Yeah, see, I know you're trying to be unbiased and professional. You don't have to agree.
No. This is my thing. I totally agree with what you're saying. I'm just trying to be as nice and polite with what I'm trying to say here.
No, I am, and that's once again why you're the best at what you do. But they have done nothing. They have done nothing to deserve a title match. If they can beat Adam Kane and his partner in this non-title match, perhaps we will discuss letting them have a shot at the belts.
This is where I'm a little just boggled by this, is that VPW management knows. Again, unfortunately, Dr. Sleep has other obligations.
Has a prior commitment, yes.
I myself, unfortunately, as well have prior obligations. I will not be.
Yes, you do.
And it's a situation of Adam Kane being put in a tag match when what is this? Like, again, Silk.
They've been biased. No, go ahead, finish. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I love you, brother, but are they trying to put you in the match? Because I see you on the graphic right here.
I have. I did stand in for Adam when he was injured and teamed with Dr. Sleep. Have I wrestled in a long time? No. Can I stand besides Adam Kane and contribute to a victory? Yes, I can. Am I Adam Kane's partner? I guess you're going to have to buy a ticket and find out.
Like,
again, we have deep pockets. I might be Adam Kane's partner. One of my past clients might be Adam Kane's partner. One of my future clients might be Adam Kane's partner. Hell, I may not even know who Adam Kane's partner is until the last moment, just because sometimes the boss likes to play his cards close to his chest. I'd say buy a ticket, guys.
I definitely will have to agree. Get your tickets now if you haven't already. Link will be in the description down below. But like I said, this is a situation where, unfortunately, gentlemen, this isn't personal. This is truly business. And unfortunately, business is a game that we know very well, because greed truly is good and has worked out for us very well. And like we said, the boss pays very well.
And just because it's a non-title match, that doesn't mean doesn't mean Adam Kane wants to lose. He's going to put in the same effort he puts into every match to continue that win streak. Whether I'm his partner, whether Dr. Sleep manages to make it to this show, whether
we've seen,
like I said, we both know I have other associates. We both know there are other members of Kane Industries. There's also a lot of wrestlers out there, male and female.
Again, the pockets do run very deep.
Yep.
We could make a very an international call if needed to a certain someone. You never know.
You never know.
We could, again, there's a lot of things we could possibly do. Who knows? I have the number I have one of the cars still. We could call someone from La Isla del Encanto if need be. I think your client would not have an issue. Or we could call someone locally. Who knows? Again, who knows? The issue of a partner is not one that we have. My issue, again, is this scenario of it even being an option. Again, why not VPW
They have
Adam
been
Kane in the
stacking the deck or attempting to stack the deck against Adam Kane and myself since day one. And you see how we always persevere. We always adapt. We always adjust. Now look at us.
I will say this once again, because I like to remind the commentary team every time, because I've watched the tape and every time they still don't do it. So I heard from a little birdie has told me that a certain individual might be on commentary on this night. So I absolutely hope that they listen to this tidbit when Silky Smooth and the boss come out. Please remember to say making his way to the ring, because the ring announcer is going to say it, but also as a commentator, make sure you have your notes and ready to say what need be. So remember to say one half of the VPW Tag Team Champions, the undefeated VPW Tag Team Champions, the infamous CEO. No Monet needed. The infamous CEO, Adam Kane.
We do not get the credit we deserve. Whether the night I was Gangone's partner, the night that Jake Lang was Adam's partner, we have gone how many months without a loss? How many months, even when we were disqualified, have not been pinned, we have not been submitted, and we get no credit.
But it's okay. No matter what happens,
it's fine.
It will remain the same, because now, once again, for the commentary team, when that bell rings, remember to say, and your winner, one half of the VPW Tag Team Champions, representing Kane Industries, the infamous CEO.
No, the commentary team seems too focused on like worrying about what I'm doing and making little snide comments about myself, which doesn't really bother me. A lot of people don't like me in all walks of my life. But perhaps the newest member of the commentary team can bring his own brand of unique perspective on myself and Adam Kane.
I just hope that individual knows the difference between yourself and Dr. Sleep.
Dr. Sleep he told me don't be offended, but he was not happy about that. And I wouldn't be either. It's like he is a champion. He is a well-known individual. He has wrestled all over the world. And to get his name wrong, please.
I would never.
We know, because you are the voice of the Northeast.
But it's okay. Again,
it's okay. It's okay.
That is the comment. Little tidbit for you on commentary. Again, much praise to the commentary team. It is a tough job. Trust me. I definitely know. But just make sure you get that correct. Make sure as well, because I said what to say about Adam. Make sure when you're talking about this man right here, you mentioned the manager of champions. So,
I have managed quite a few champions in Victory Pro Wrestling, and I don't feel I get my just due. But again, it is what it is. I don't lose any sleep over it.
I want to make sure they say it, Silk, and I want to make sure they use that cadence, because I feel like if, again, this is something, use your voice, have that cadence, make sure you give that energy. Just a tidbit. But, ladies and gentlemen, want to remind you, if you haven't already, make sure you are following VPW on all their social media right there. VPW_wrestling on Instagram, at VPW_wrestling on X right there. So you can stay up to date with all things VPW when it comes to Haunted Ground, when it comes to their next events, and so much more. But also make sure you are following Silky on his Instagram right there. Silk_E_smooth_AF.
And I do usually follow back. There are a couple individuals that I have not followed back, and I probably never will. But for the most part, I will follow you back.
There you go.
There you go. If you're a beautiful woman, I will follow you back. If you get on my nerves, more than likely I won't. If you are unprofessional and hover where you're not supposed to hover, I will not follow you back. I'll follow you out the door. I'll walk you to the door and wish you a blessed rest of your evening.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, if you haven't already, make sure you visit victoryprowrestling.com or call the number today. That is going to be 631-357-1610 to get your tickets today for VPW Presents Haunted Ground live from Pro Game Athletics in beautiful Bay Shore, New York. Tickets starting at the low price of only $25. And those tickets are flying. Make sure you are there. This has been another Victory Pro Wrestling preview with myself and my brother from another mother, Silky Smooth. And once again, we want to remind you all that greed is good. And we'll see you
baby.
guys on the next one. As always, don't forget to be wise, be genuine, be real, be better people, respect the craft, and we'll see you guys. Peace.